Hello everyone and welcome. In case you missed our first video, we're here with Dr. Prins, and he is talking to us about muscle testing and kinesiology as it applies for our health. So I decided to get healthy here and have been working out just a little bit too hard. He's going to actually demonstrate what muscle testing looks like and what that can provide. So what do we do first?
Okay, so let's do a muscle test.
Okay.
So if I'm going to, you hurt your shoulder, so if I want to examine some of the muscles of the shoulder or the rotator cuff, there are a number of muscle tests we can use. And I'm going to do these seated, so you might not be able to see the whole test. But
okay.
If I was to have your arms straight, and of course any muscle test that I do, if it causes pain or increases your pain, tell me and we won't do it.
Okay.
And if you forget the direction I'm showing you, please tell me and I'll re-show you.
Okay, good.
So that we can get an accurate test. So
now one thing before you say it, I know before I met Dr. Prins, I definitely was afraid sometimes of chiropractic, and that it might be you have to lie down and they crack your neck and all that stuff. And this is clearly not that. We're sitting, in case you didn't notice.
Right. So in fact, all the muscle testing that you would learn as you learn the muscle testing would be able to be done either standing, sitting, or lying down. So that you could do this on a stump in the woods if you found that you had to help somebody on the trail.
Perfect.
All right, so the first test I'm going to do is I'm going to have an arm straight, don't bend your elbow, and I'm going to put a light pressure on your forearm, and I'm going to push in towards your opposite hip.
Okay.
Don't let me, and you resist that. Don't hold your breath.
Okay.
And I'm going to support up here without touching your shoulder, and don't let me push.
Okay.
Beautiful. And that's nice and strong. You felt me not, I don't have to overpower it to see if the muscle's weaker or stronger than me. I just want to see if the muscle locks. So
what kind of resistance is
so
there?
we felt good. You felt the muscle lock well, so I know that muscle's not an issue.
Okay.
So then another muscle in the rotator cuff is teres minor. That was super.
Is this the rotator cuff?
So the rotator cuff is in the shoulder, and it's 4 muscles. The rotator cuff is a very shallow joint held in by 4 muscles, and those 4 muscles are what cause a rotator cuff injury when injured.
Okay, note to all you baseball, softball players.
So the first muscle I just did was called supraspinatus, and it's a muscle that attaches on your shoulder blade and goes to the upper part of the arm called the humerus. All right, so the second muscle I'm going to do is called teres minor, and I have your elbow into your side. I'm going to push your forearm across your chest. You're going to resist that amount of pressure. Okay. Don't let me push. So that's a good muscle too. So we know that's not an issue.
I have 2 good muscles. So far we've known.
So 2 of the 4. We're 50% there.
Exactly. So as you can imagine, this testing can be, you can test pretty much any muscle group, right?
Any muscle.
Okay. So stay tuned for the next edition of muscle testing with Dr. Prins.